Breakups, we all go through 'em. The grieving period varies, obviously. The initial breakup can be a lot, and it can be very heavy for a lot of people. If the relationship meant anything to you, not a lot of people talk about the months after a breakup, how that can influence and affect people, and the rebound process. My name is Tyrell, or BK Tyrell, as you can see on my channel. And a while ago, I made a video series called Let's Talk About, where I just kind of sat down in front of my camera and I talked about the day as a little like video journal. I feel like I talked to the camera more than I ever did in the past, for sure. I also stream. As you can see, this setup is from my stream, and you've seen it in a video in the past if you are familiar with my channel. If not, then welcome in. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you like my energy, if you like the content of the video, if you just want to talk. I feel like I've gotten a little bit better at talking to the camera, and I feel like I use it as a way, this and streaming, as a way to like just get whatever's on my mind kind of off of it a little bit. I sat down with my friend, or I guess not sat down, more of stood up with my friend Aidan. He's been a longtime friend of mine. He was a roommate, honestly, first, and then became a very close friend of mine. We sat down and just had a conversation, just caught up a little bit and talked about life, and the conversation led us to more of relationship talk. There's been a couple of times now that I've set up the camera and just decided to talk, and if you want to see more of that, then please be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe. Yeah, without further ado, I'll get back into that footage. But yeah, it's been Tyrell. Hope you enjoy. Welcome to Let's Talk About Life. Okay. You said you remembered your train of thought, which is surprising but good.
Surprising but good.
Oh, fuck. This is not going to work anyways.
You need a screwdriver.
Yeah, I had one in this tool, but it,
oh,
you know what I was trying to say. So,
oh, there's milk in here.
There's milk in here? Actually, this might work.
I should get this milk out of here.
What the fuck is in your car?
I don't know how this got in here.
This might work.
Oh, I know what it was. It's from a fucking movie. It's from a PA thing. Oh, there's probably all spoiled milk back here. No, what I was saying was, yeah, it's milk everywhere. I'll throw that out before I drive down there. I was like, it was nice that I had two relationships like kind of in a row.
Mm-hmm.
So then I didn't be like, it happened once and then a long spell.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, it's a fluke.
Mm-hmm.
I can't be loved by multiple people, which obviously is true. But like in my head, it would like spun and spun and spun.
Yeah, that's how it feels.
And the thought would have like
1,000% that's how it feels.
grown over time.
Which is a lot of the times, well, not a lot of the times, but in my case, for example, the reason why I would go back to people that I did feel connections with, because I'm like, it's not a, I mean, up until that point, I didn't feel a connection with anybody, really. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I had crushes, like celebrity crushes, or crushes on like the cutest girl in school when I was like in school, right?
Yeah.
But like, I didn't really connect with anybody. Well, obviously I had friends, but connect with anybody romantically until my first relationship, right?
That makes sense.
And then it was like a while until I connected with another person, obviously, because that happens. But when I did, I was like, oh shit, a connection again. This is a thing that, you know, didn't happen for me for 17 years of my life. Then it happened for 4 years, and then it's been 2 years since it happened again, and now it happened again. I need to like hang on to this feeling, right? Because I feel a connection, and this is something that obviously I like. It's a good feeling to feel connected.
It's like it's a drug feeling.
Exactly.
Drug feeling.
So I felt
I'm really sober than now. Yeah.
Exactly. Truly, in every sense of the word except for caffeine.
Yeah, too much caffeine.
But it for a while it felt like, oh, like that relationship, because I've been in one proper relationship, right? I'm like, damn, was that it for me? Obviously not, but like that's what. And when you don't have a second, and you don't have a rebound, and you don't have a next thing, I feel like if you after your first relationship, when you just kind of were in, if you felt like this after your first relationship for as long as the relationship's been over for.
Yeah.
And then you would go through similar things to me, and that's like where I'd never wanted anybody else to be, right? To feel like, because because first of all, I can't give advice for that, right? I can't.
Where were you?
Where I just feel like, damn, did I ruin my only chance at love in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, you didn't. Obviously, you're gonna be somebody else. Is that obvious? Is there gonna be somebody else? And I especially thought that because my mom isn't in a relationship, right? And hasn't been since for as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
And I think obviously I might have been part of that, or for as a reason kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because she didn't want to like involve. When you have a child, it kind of throws wrenches into the whole thing, where it's kind of more difficult to date, right? Because you don't want to have a random man or multiple random men that you're trying to figure out yourself around your kid too. But that's all they want to do. They want to be like, oh, if I can get buddy with the kid, then she's gonna like me more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So difficult in ways, but I've seen her go through her life solo dolo, right?
Yeah.
And be fine, right?
Totally.
It's not like she's like, or as far as I know, she's not.
Yeah.
And from what we've talked about, she's not like, oh, I wish I had a man. You know what I'm saying?
She seems like not that kind of person.
She's okay by herself.
Yeah.
She's good by herself. She's great by herself. She's been everything that she needs. She finds fulfillment in the relationship she has with me, the relationship she has with her family in Barbados, and her work, and just cars. She likes buying new cars, right?
Sick.
So she like, as soon as I told her I need to get a new car, she got so excited. She's like, oh, you know me, I know I like buying cars, right? So
You
I
are
think
so like your mom. Like every more information you tell me. Yeah.
Yeah, because I've new families. My best friends, their family has had like the same car since I was in elementary school with them.
Yeah.
Till now, I passed their house. I still have the same like Nissan.
That's
Versa.
what I'm going for. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then, meanwhile, my mom, in the same time, has had leased cars and has had rental cars and has had her like own cars and I think we've had probably like 8 cars in that same time where they've had the one, right? So.
No, it's crazy. Yeah, this car was my mom's car, and then it was Keegan's car when I was in school, and now it's my car.
She goes as soon as that lease is done or the financing is done and it's paid off, she's looking at the next thing. Yeah. Right? So but yeah, she's lived solo. And so I had an example in my life closest to me that has went through their entire life just being solo. So I'm like, damn, maybe that's just the fate for me. Maybe
my mom's the opposite. Now that she's single, she kind of seeing somebody right now, but because she always talked about, she's like, I hope I can get married again. Like that was the thing that she always wanted.
Yeah.
That's what my mom wanted. So like it was a different experience for me.
That's interesting. I've thought this before. I don't think maybe I mentioned it to her, but I was like, my mom's never been married.
Yeah.
Is that a feeling that she even? I think when my aunt got married, I was like, I wonder if my mom feels some type of way in terms of like jealousy or just any type of emotions towards her own life and towards herself, where she feels like she hasn't got a marriage, right? Where it's like a day where she dresses up and she's the most special and she's the most important and everybody's there for, you know how people, especially women, get with like marriages, right? So, and how important those are to those relationships, right? So.
But also there's external input from my life where my grandmother, who I live with, is like, because sometimes I'm like, sometimes I feel lonely. She goes, you don't need that right now, you're in school. I was like, okay. I'm like, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel like that helps you not feel like you're, because you always say, okay, the contradiction I feel that I understand from what I understand of your situation is that you love the feeling of being in love with somebody and being with somebody.
It's very new to me because I was very
when you were in it,
closed off to just even the people within my life until Sheridan. Because I never had friends before I knew you, basically.
You said all this shit is new to me.
All this shit is new to me.
Right.
Yeah. We're like, so I never had friends that I would have real conversations with until the apartment as part of Jordan year, whenever that fucking gets done. And then I was never in a relationship until I was 21 or 22. So like I was late But like, I feel like it's not really that late.
No, but yeah, people will
Did you
say
get his McDonald's?
whatever.
He's going while he sees it.
The same dude?
No, it's different dude. And that was for like a year and a half.
Mhm.
And then I was single for like a month, 2 weeks, really. Like it was an unreasonably short time.
Mhm. But okay, that time where you were single but you were hanging out, and
I think it was also in
But
school,
before you
and I
were
lived with
dating.
you guys,
right,
and I was like my own man a little bit.
So
I was
how did-
paying for rent.
yeah,
I was paying for my school.
yeah,
I was going to school.
yeah.
I was making shit.
You were working too.
I was working. I was doing like all. I was doing all that shit.
You felt, yeah, I'm ready for another relationship, or you were just like, fuck it, I'll hang out
It
with these
just
people.
kind of happened.
That's what I'm saying.
It just kind of happened.
That's
That's
and
fair.
It's as quick and easy as that. When that was happening, how did you? Because I remember asking you how you felt at the time, but you were still kind of in your closed off. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really. I'm like, are you guys dating? I don't know.
But in all honesty, I didn't know.
No, genuinely, yes.
I didn't know.
But
We were like hanging out. I'd go over there. I'd sleep over. We'd have sex. We'd like kind of go on
but
dates.
you didn't love her at the time. That's what I'm trying to say. Where I say, you know, it
hear you saying.
was casual in that
Yeah, yeah.
moment, in those 2 weeks before you were in a I don't know when
No,
you
it was
officially
longer
were in a
than that. It was longer
before
than
you were
that.
in a relationship, but
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
obviously when you
Like I guess when I was in a way romantically involved with somebody who wasn't my ex was probably like a month.
right.
Yeah. Like,
So
but not
what-
actually dating. But yeah.
because we were talking before, I don't think we were talking on camera when we said it, but we were talking before about being casual and casually hooking up with people, and you're like, you don't think you could do it.
Yeah.
But for that 2 weeks, that's what you were doing. Or no, after that month or whatever, that's what you were doing.
I guess
'cause you
so.
didn't-
I guess
'cause
so.
You didn't like meet this person and.
But if
hang
I
out
like
as
was like
friends
hanging out
and-
for like a couple of months and like I had sex and then like I didn't talk to them after, that is something I've never done. I don't know if I would do. I don't know if like that's a thing that's like in my bones
well
to do
yeah,
or haven't
technically-
happened.
Technically, you don't know.
That's
Because
true.
What if you hook up with somebody and you think that it's going to be a similar situation as the last one, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like, I'm hanging with this person. I think they're cool. I think they're attractive, and we make out and we hook up or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you hook up for the first time, or for I don't know the third time. And then she bites your dick and you hate it. And then you tell her to stop, and she goes no. And then she goes, that's just how I do this. I don't want to learn how to get better at it.
Like this is
right?
I don't want to learn how to get better at it.
And then you're like, okay, well, I'm not going to talk to you anymore, right? I feel like there's nuance to every situation. is
Hey,
what
I
I'm
like
trying to
Shark
say.
Week. What can I say?
I know. It wouldn't happen for you necessarily. You'd love that shit, but who else for Rizzy? Fuck. But
No, yeah.
I'm just saying that anything could happen. Right?
No, very true.
And in that
Very true.
between relationship 1 and relationship 2, you technically were doing what you say that you're kind of swearing off of now, because you were just open to talking to people. Because you could have been like,
I was in a very different spot.
obviously in life, yes,
In
but I'm
life.
just saying like in that aspect specifically,
Yeah.
you didn't get out of the relationship because was that after breakup 1 or breakup 2?
Too.
Okay, so you didn't get out of breakup 2 being like, okay, well,
You
that
saw the
was
clip
my-
in my video. I was grinding Isaac Wood
yeah,
in my room.
But you're not like, that's the only girl that was ever for me, and I'm not gonna talk to any other girls.
It's kind of wild. I was in my journal entry. I was like, I just want to be with her. I just want to be with her. And then the next entry in the journal, like a couple months later, was, it's kind of with this person. I don't know if we're boyfriend or girlfriend. We're doing all this. So it's kind of funny to see the contrast within that. It's kind of wild how the
If
brain
it's-
works.
It has to be her. I need this song to live.
I need that song to live. I need computers to live. I need that song to function.
I feel like there's nothing wrong with
I think
either way.
when after breakup 2, when I say I'm in very different spots, I was in my own house. I was in my own house that I was paying for.
Mhm.
I was in school.
Okay.
No, you go.
No, go ahead.
I was in my
Now he's back. I wonder what he got.
I do wonder what he got.
What a banger too. I love it. Night Moves. What a song.
Yeah, that's good.
What a tune.
He's having a great evening. He's having a great Saturday.
Are you kidding me? Yeah.
Yeah.
McDonald's and Night Moves, bro.
Yeah.
Nothing better.
Fantastic. What'd you get?
Quarter pounder, a cheeseburger, or half a ketchup.
Extra ketchup?
No, he wore half of it.
Oh.
You want to drive it,
Yeah, yeah.
So fair, yeah. I mean, it happens.
What's the drink?
root beer.
That's a good
Lovely.
choice. That's what I go with.
Lovely.
That was a fun
Where
little
were we?
interlude.
It was, yeah. I love a cutscene.
That was so good.
I don't like a cut. I don't love a cutscene, but
No, but I was like, he knew. Like, he wasn't gonna stay long. He's funny. I like that
remember
guy.
where we
I
were
like
at.
that guy. He's great.